Hey, one person, come on in the room, enter the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Oh, Jesus. I got all these papers and junk on this damn desk. Ooh, this make me sick. Thank you. I'll wait till some more people come on in the room. Who's on here anyway? I sure wish I knew who'd be the first one coming in each time. Say hello. Hey, thanks for the two thumbs. Who's watching me? Who's watching? But thank you anyways. I know you either one, driving, two, you got me on a big screen TV, or three, you at work. So like, comment, and subscribe. Would appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes and then I will start. So you can see from the title, I'm gonna talk about my taking a break this week from Spark, Walmart Spark, and then what I plan on doing on my next trip before the end of the year, really before October, because I want to go someplace real short because I have a voucher from Southwest Airlines to use. And you know me, I don't like to let something expire, but I do have to use not all of it, but I know not all of it, but I know I got a good number of vouchers to use, especially since the last trip to Arizona with that debacle. So that's not until sometime next year. I do believe I wrote the vouchers down. I need to look at them again. But one of them, I want to say it's October. I got to look at it again. I'll look it up and see. But I want to go someplace. It don't have to be someplace exotic or someplace like relaxation per se. It's really to go either to one, visit my sister who lives in Houston, Texas, and I'm not driving. So, and then I didn't go anywhere in terms of this summer, like to the beach or anything. I didn't go to Florida or nothing like that. And then I still got to use my 3-day voucher for the hotel, but that's so dang complicated. When I was reading the instructions, you have to leave $100 deposit, which that's not surprise. and then some, I don't know, it's so complicated. I need to look at it. That was the one when I donated my cars for kids, and what it looks like to me is that I'm not going to have enough deductions this year to file a Schedule A versus a standard deduction based on my filing status. Because the majority of my deductions, now what I mean with that is when you file your tax return, you gotta either do itemized deductions based on your filing status or file a Schedule A. And since majority of my deductions, the biggest deductions is either for me is going to either be my property taxes and any charitable donations, and I haven't finished doing my tax return, but I know I'm getting a refund, and So, but anyway, I got this little bonnet on my head. So, I did not get the big one, to cover the rest of these. And I'm so mad because I went on Temu. And when I went on Temu, um, I had ordered, well, it's being shipped. So when I get my Temu box, I'm gonna show you all the little goodies that I bought. But then when I clicked on it, then I said, God dang it, they got the nerve to sell that big bonnet that would go to cover all of this. But I'm just gonna wrap all this up and put that in this one. I'm just gonna wrap this up like this and just call it a day. But it's finally loosened up some. Cause when I first got these braided, it was tight. I was like, oh goodness. So I'll keep this in here for 2 months. So it's only been a week. I think it's a long time, but it's not. It's only been a week and 2 days. So I may have to buy me some dry shampoo so I could shampoo my hair. I know they say you could shampoo it, but some people say buy dry shampoo. Some people say take a cloth and wipe your scalp in between. Who knows? I'll do go on Google or YouTube and see how you're supposed to really manage your hair. I know you're supposed to shampoo it. I can't see myself how people have braids, locks, or whatever, weave, and don't wash and don't shampoo their hair. That don't make sense to me. But I'm quite sure somehow or another, I'm quite sure people shampoo their hair. I can't see 2 months without doing nothing. Nope, not can't do it. What is this? I bought this at the Dollar Tree a few years ago. I had a bunch of these when stuff used to be $1. This is like vitamin E, something you put on your face. It's very good. This is a very good product. So I guess whatever store closed down, this was sold. And I had a whole box of these. Not a whole box. I had a few of these. So I'll put that right there. All right, we're gonna wait a few more minutes for people to come on in the room. I know some of y'all like to come on late. Ain't two people now. Go ahead and say hi in the comment section. There ain't nothing wrong with saying hey or hello. Unless someone's just lurking and not wanting to say nothing and watching me. So I do not like when people don't come up and say nothing. Hey, I got a whole bunch of junk. Look at this. These were little gifts when my nephew got married. That was almost 2 years ago. Turn around, he's getting divorced. And then having another baby from another woman, a third woman, already got 4 kids from 3 different women, But the last one, from based on what I was told, that you've gone up there and I don't care whether you seen a white girl or whomever. I just asked the question for some reason, and then then turn around it was, but based on my sister and some of they was thinking, it was real questionable about the baby. I haven't seen no pictures. They didn't send me no pictures, and they didn't send me nothing. But that's all right. They get an attitude if they want, but I know one thing. When it's time for me, hey, your pleasure. I know one thing, you know, They want to, you don't want to communicate with me or include me in your life. I already accepted it. I already accepted from my niece and nephews. I already accepted their whatever they wanted, what they trying to do. I'm not even gonna worry about it. When it's time for me to leave my will or whatever, I'll surely will remember. Not that I have a whole bunch of money, but at the same time, mm-mm. Hey, three people, come on in the room, hit the thumbs up. Let's help the algorithm. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Okay, so let me start. So basically, this week, I didn't do much of anything with Walmart Spark. I needed a break. Um, I'm going to work tomorrow and Sunday, of course. And another thing is, I had a lot of doctor's appointments this week. Well, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't go to my physical therapy, so I canceled that. And then the other one was to see the podiatrist to get measured for some diabetic shoes. I didn't feel like driving downtown and go through all that. It was just too hot. Okay, four people, I appreciate y'all. Give me the thumbs up. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Come on in the chat, say hello. So, I had a lot of appointments this week, but I only went to my endocrinologist, and then I went to my today for the orthopedic ortho Atlanta for the workers comp. So I only went to two of my appointments today. Well, this week, two doctor's appointments, but in actuality, you know, I would have gone to the doctor almost every day this week. Monday to get my feet measured for my diabetic shoes, and I didn't go, so I'm going to reschedule that another time. Matter of fact, I'm going to reschedule that when I have to start going to my appointments 3 days a week, starting Monday. So I said, if they're there on Monday, I'll drop by. But other than that, I was just somewhat kind of busy. Not busy. I was just tired, to be honest. So I didn't really do Walmart Spark this week. Now I did. Let me see. Let me pull up what I've done so far. I will be doing it tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. But as excuse me. As for this week, I only made $161.32, and that was from a carryover. Hey, five people, go ahead, give me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And that was because I didn't make the $105 incentive. I only made $78, and they did have an incentive um, Wednesday, Thursday. If you do any number of deliveries from 6 p.m. to 10, like three. I mean, I could have easily done it, but not easily done it. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just two. I just had so many appointments to go to. Hey, six people, go ahead and hit the thumbs. I appreciate it. Please hit the comment. Please hit the thumbs when you enter the room. Thank you. So, I just, it's like when you like all those couple weeks, all that grinding and stuff. Sometimes you have to take a break, you know, because number one, when it was hot, it could really tire you out real quickly, and so when you in so all that driving I did last week and didn't even make $1,000. I have made 700 and let me see what it was exactly last week. $713, and that was a lot, but it still didn't make $1,000. And then even then, I probably would have made close to 900 if I had worked, say, like Wednesday. I only did like one delivery for $29, and then um, all the other days, basically made up of incentives, and people did tip pretty good last week, you know. But then I didn't really have any big batch orders where it was like 10 customers going 20 something miles for 30 something dollars. So, and that really kind of made a difference in terms of amount of money I make. So I know a lot of people, they don't like to go, they always look at the distance and calculate dollar per mile and all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, Walmart Spark was stressing me out because one of those dumb stores, the one closer to my house, gonna give me a violation about my vehicle being offensive odors and smell smoke. First of all, I don't even smoke in my car. I don't even smoke at all, put it that way. And I know it came from because I had made a complaint against one of those associates at the Walmart about he was talking on the phone and how he didn't disperse my orders correctly, and he was smoking. No, he was talking on the phone, and I had made a complaint. But even the person who's supposed to be the so-called, hey, 7 people, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Go ahead and make some comments in the comment section. Say hey, say hello. Because one day I'm going to turn off this comment section. And if nobody's not going to comment, I'm not going to waste my time and put the comment section. If nobody's not going to make no comment, at least say hello. So I'm going to start turning off the comments and not allowing no response in the chat. Because I'm not monetized, so I'm not on here, I'm not monetized or nothing like that. But I come on here to tell my little stories, to talk about some updates. But if anybody no interaction, ain't no point in me keeping this chat open. So don't be surprised if I do that. Yeah, I know you hear blood pressure, but there's 7 people in the room. Y'all can at least go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, please. So anyway, so this week, pretty much, with my appointments that I had, and I just needed a break. So, because sometimes sometimes you could do these hustles every day, especially when you're doing, whether it be grocery deliveries, whatever gig work you're doing, every day driving, and then when the heat, that could be that could really wear you out, and it wore me out. And, luckily for me, I budget my money very well, where I don't have to be like, oh my God, I ain't got no money, I'm broke. Oh, I got to pay my mortgage, is behind. That's why I learned for the last few years, I learned to say, you know what? I always manage to have an emergency fund and just put aside money. So that way, when things happen or something come up, I don't have to be stressed about it and say, "Oh my God, I gotta go and hustle." Because because even when I go back to Amazon, whenever that's going to be determined, because I went to the doctor today to ortho. Man, they don't do nothing. It's like, why go all the way out there just to do anything, you know? Well, how you doing? I'm fine. I'm okay. Um, just to say the same thing. Well, we didn't find any injuries in the lab results, and this. I said that's not really the issue. The issue is that y'all treating me for my neck, and this is not the physical therapy. This is the orthopedic. I don't even know why I'm going to this office because all they did was read the MRI, and there was nothing wrong other than whatever they wrote up with the arthritis in my neck or something, whatever. So I told him, I said, well, I'm only halfway finished with my treatments. So basically, I still have what? I think I have another month. I think I'm halfway through it. I need to submit my expense report of all my travels too. So, they still have the whole month of, basically, it's the whole month of September. So, September. And I spoke with the case manager today. So I asked her, what's the maximum time that one could be on workers' comp? And since I have, um, I'm getting paid 60% of my pay, I still, they ordered some kind of test. Like, I guess when they determine what kind of work can I do, they could determine what type of accommodation that I could get. Now I'm already on an accommodation, indefinite accommodation from from almost from almost a year ago. So I already was on accommodation initially because of the nerve damage in my feet and well the neuropathy in my feet and everything. So I was already where I was not supposed to stand up on no ladders. I wasn't supposed to do none of those things. And the accommodation that I needed really is resulting from, well, put it this way. Since I'm going to WGU and I start my course officially September 1st, then, yeah, from the doctor, they just, I don't know. It's like, I told them, I said, do y'all work at Amazon or y'all getting kickbacks? So they're going to get all offended. They ain't getting it, don't get all offended. Shoo. You work there, so you don't people work there and they get a little attitude because that's how I feel. You know, that's exactly how I feel. It's like they act like you're gonna either treat me or whatever, not just based on there's certain things compliance you could abide to, but all these things based upon insurance and doesn't the person who's in the office manager or whatever, y'all gonna get paid whatever y'all gonna get paid by. So I don't know why they get, don't even get no attitude because people know it's true. It's true. You may not be directly getting a kickback, but based on how much whatever the law is in the state of Georgia or whatever state you're in, there's a certain provisions of how much they're supposed to pay or how much they're supposed to do, and and the insurance could cover it. So they always like, well, what's going on? When is this person supposed to go back to work? When is he supposed to come back? Don't worry when I come back. When I come back, when the doctor released me to come back. But at the same time, I'm not going to go back and do anything that's going to hurt me either. That's what kills me. That's exactly what kills me. They got they hired all these people a few months ago that I heard that they had so many people that they had set them in the big cafeteria because they ain't had nothing to do. So they always see Amazon or always trying to go to this ways of um, every certain time of the year they'll start getting rid of people, but a lot of people get rid of themselves too because you know the attendance issues or you go below a certain unpaid time. All that is done automatically, and they'll let you go. You know, I'm simply saying that whatever accommodation that's suitable for me. And I do have the letter from the endocrinologist stating that I need to be able to um, take breaks when I need to. But of course, they're going to be like, well, you can't really, if you're not working, we'll deduct the time and blah, 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 or whatever. But there's certain things that I have to be accommodated for. But to be honest, I'm gonna put in a school accommodation because while I'm going to school, and once they, I have to, once I come back, I'm gonna have to tell them, well, I'm taking courses and I need to have certain number of hours, because I work Thursday. I'm supposed to be going Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, 12-hour shifts. So they're gonna have to, I have to go back and read about that school accommodation, but it's not right now. I don't need to put no accommodation for school because I'm not on the clock, so I don't need to put any personal accommodation because I'm still on leave of absence. So um, they're gonna order some kind of test where it determines what it is that I could do and go from there. I've been complaining about my back been hurting me, and they said, "Oh, you get your neck." No, it's my back. My back is hurting me, and with the head injury, you know, that's also something more cognitive. But these people act like, "Oh, they gotta go back to work." What? So you get your fucking packages? What the hell? Shit. Don't make no dang sense. First of all, if they was doing what they supposed to do and that and throwing those boxes up those conveyor belts when I was complaining about it, that people keep doing it, and then all of a sudden when I get injured, you want me to be you want me to ain't so much that I got to go back because oh juice, why my toe looks so funny. Take this shit. I'm looking at my dang foot. Ugh. You know, so I don't know because they had it as of today. So I'll see what happens. But they're gonna have to order the test. They're probably gonna extend it to another month. But like I said, how I'm supposed to go through physical therapy and be going back to work at the same time. So I'm gonna look it up and see what they said. But there's people who on workers comp. Shoot, some people be on there. They'd be gone for a year. So I asked the case manager. I said, "What's the maximum amount of time that I'll be on workers comp in terms of getting paid, and how the maximum time? Because there is certain things that they have to do. But let me check. I don't know. Sure, give me one of those administrative jobs. That's what I want. I'll be right up in their HR. They need people to do that anyway. When I came there a few, what was it, last week sometime, and they had people, that line was lined up. And I heard from the person on the people from HR, they were talking about um, that they even pulled them from wherever they were doing from their duties to work up to do something upstairs. I don't know. We're trying to look and see something here. But like I said, I took that break from Walmart Spark. Oh, and let me tell you, they about to get on my nerves. I keep getting this text message talking about, um, let me pull up the message. I was like, Spark Driver app. Alert. Your Spark Driver account is at risk of deactivation. Inaccurately indicating your arrival, delivery, or return is a violation of our terms of use. Please refer to the terms of use in the app to learn more. I got that message 3 times, no, 4 times in a row this week. I was like, what the hell? So I called them and they got a glitch in their system because they looked at my account and it says, "Oh no, this is a glitch in our system, and you don't have any violations on your account." So I was like, "Well, why he's popping up about it?" So they got some issues. They got some glitch issues going on with Walmart Spark because my matrix are high. Now it was in the green, and then I was like, "What? 94%?" And it's in. Let me see. Let me pull it up. 94% on time arrival, 6% drop rate, drop trips. Acceptance offer 70%, that's in the green. Customer rating 3.8. And then 96 items were found. That means when I do the grocery shop, just shop and deliver, I have 95%, meaning that 5% of the time, some item is not going to be found. I don't know why they keep saying if I can't find it, if I ask them, do you have this product, and they didn't put nothing on the shelf yet, I can't. How are you going to control that? You ain't never going to have no 100% successful rate. And then even you do a substitution, you could do a substitution, and then the customer say, no, I don't want it, and then you got to put it back. But that's not. I don't see how that should be a measure. So everything is in the it's in this orange, not it's not red. So I'm not anywhere close to being deactivated. I was like, what the hell? So that's a glitch. So for all those who do Walmart Spark and you may not subscribe to me, y'all keep picking and picking, because if you go below the matrix based on these messages that's popping up, they can deactivate people. So, and they also could ban you from a Walmart as well. So, but banning don't mean that you can't do Walmart Spark. It just means that if I was nearby that Walmart, they could look up and see your name and they could reassign it to somebody else. But who are they hurting? You only hurting the customer. You ain't hurting me. There's too many Walmarts, too many auto zones, and too many not too many Home Depots, and a whole bunch of places that are just as busy that I could go to. So the only people who's being affected is the customer who's waiting for their groceries. So they want to play that little stupid game over, at this particular Walmart that I've gone to, and make matters worse, that day when I had went to the Walmart to buy groceries, the next day I took that shit right back. I said, mm-mm. I already ate the chips, but this was last week. I said, okay, y'all want to act all stupid? I'm bringing back these same damn groceries that I bought at this particular Walmart. Here, take it back. I would not shop at Walmart. Never, never, never. I needed to buy me a couple of staples last night when I did do my Walmart Spark. I only did 2 deliveries that evening rather. One was a shop and one was a deliver. And I went right on back. And I said, well, I need to buy me some stuff. And I said, no, just because I may do the Walmart Spark, I'm not shopping at Walmart. Walmart is not cheap. Walmart, I went on to Lidl's. I said, let me go to Lidl's. They close at 10, and I went up the street, bought me a couple of things, and that's it. I said, nope, I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not buying nothing at Walmart no more. Only reason I go to Walmart is if it was the last resort and I wanted to get something, early in the morning on my way home from Walmart, from Amazon, and Kroger may not be open yet, or maybe they are open. I just didn't really go to Kroger. But other than that, But yeah, so then it's got this new feature they're testing out at Amazon Spark. Is in the market I'm in. So it's something they said that they're gonna start doing and testing it out in next week, where you get multiple offers at different stores and you could accept it. I don't know. I think that means that there's not as many people that's doing Walmart Spark because see, in the summertime, a lot of people who were doing Walmart Spark were probably people who were school teachers or bus drivers, and they were off during the summer, and then they would do these gig work. But then when they go back to school or go back to their jobs, there's not as many people, at least here in Atlanta, that's doing it. And a lot of people are kind of phasing out anyway, from what I know of, because when you do groceries for Walmart, you know DoorDash is in it game. It's in the game too. DoorDash, Roadie, and it may be some other company, Uber. That's it. Those three companies also pick up for Walmart Spark, as well as Advanced AutoZone and other stores too. And no, it is not. There is not no. So when people say, "Oh, they must," somebody must got a bot because these bots keep stealing the offers and no, it's not no bot. I'm tired. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but those who got this conspiracy theories about somebody got a certain app that's assigning them to get orders or all the good orders. No, nope, that's not the case because I ask. You know those companies, Walmart Spark, the company that's contracted to do the grocery pickup for Walmart, Sam's Club, and all the rest of those stores, is a company. Um, what is it? DSP or something? Some other company. It's not actual Walmart. Walmart. It's actually those are actual companies that are doing the deliveries, and so when a lot of people who are doing Roadie or what's the other DoorDash, they're the ones who's picking up for those for Walmart and AutoZone and all the rest of those companies too. And they don't pay no better. Based on when I was talking to a lot of the people, I said, "Are you doing Walmart Spark too?" They said, "No, they doing Uber." They pay. They don't pay a whole lot. I could tell you that they do not pay that much, and they don't even tell you what you picking up until you get there. So, but yeah, it's time for me to take that break this week. So I start tomorrow, do my hustle tomorrow, and then they have some new incentives. Let me see, because the incentives come out the night before. So let me see what this week's incentives about. Advanced Auto Parts, the 19th to the 25th. What? Dang, that's crazy. 7 a.m. to 2. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know exactly how I'm gonna handle this. And then, of course, I think it's the same incentive they've been offering from Saturday to Friday. Wait a minute. From the 19th to the 25th, between 7. Oh, that's I already read that already. What the hell? What's this other one? Complete 12 trips, earn an extra $48. Then earn, and then if you complete. Dang, they went lower than the last couple of weeks. Then if they want you to complete 16 trips, you earn $80 total. So it's less this week. Last week, the last couple of weeks, it was $105. Now they went down to $80. Hmm. So basically, it's like, hmm. See, these incentives are getting real less and less. 12 trips. So that means if I do 4 trips a day from tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I could get $48. If I do 16, then I get an extra $32, which is total of $80 total. You know what that means? That means tomorrow, when I go out and about, I know they're going to group up all these batches. It's going to be like 10 customers for 38 miles for $38 or something, because it's see, a lot of people, they like, oh my God, they ain't put no money, they ain't got no get gas. The gas went down a little bit. It did go down this week, I noticed. But who knows? Your pleasure. You're the only one in here. Where's all the other 6 other people? And how come it's only 4 thumbs ups, not 7? It's supposed to be 7 for 7. 100% participation. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to hit the thumbs. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to finally get to 1,000 subscribers so I can be monetized, because I'm not getting nothing doing this by coming on here. And I know people say, you need to do more videos. And I'm not doing no editing. I'm not doing all that fancy stuff until I, 1, figure out how to do it. And 2, I'm not going to invest all my time to do that. Now, if I had a big YouTube channel or whatever, yeah, I could see it, but But basically, like I said, sometimes you could go through a lot of dragging down the car and driving and driving and driving. Sometimes you can take a break, And I know some people gotta, I know this is some people's main source of income. Some people have done the gig work to supplement income that they already have, because to be honest, there's no way that I could work at Amazon alone and pay all my bills. And even then it says, well, if you're not working and you're only getting paid 60% of your pay, then how are you paying your bills? Because throughout the year, especially when during the tax season started, I managed to save my money. And that's what I did. So, hey y'all, come on in the room, into the thumbs up, hit the thumbs. That's the admission. That's your admission, free. It ain't cost nothing to join. But please like, comment, and subscribe. But see, that's what you have to do. And then I'm at a point now. I mean, I'm not old, but I'll be 55 in the next couple of months, next few months. And I'm getting to the point where I started doing some small investment of my money. Now, it's not like a big fund, but you'll be surprised. Hey, Romeo, you been in here all this time? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up too, Romeo. I know you probably did. So, I started saying, just start investing. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos lately. People, different videos. They speak about investments, and that's what I've done. I mean, I've always done it. I have like a 401k and things like that. But, putting all your money in a savings account, that's not the way to go. And I've always knew that. But if you let your money grow, regardless whether we're in a recession or the the stock market may be down, but the stock market has been pretty high. It's been pretty good lately. I haven't looked at my accounts lately, but it's been pretty decent. It's been pretty decent. But my goal is, like I said, God willing, is to pay it down, pay off my mortgage, pay off whatever student loans. Ugh, don't even talk about that. And luckily for me, I don't carry no credit card debts every month or none at all. If I do charge my credit card, it's because I just to keep my account active and I immediately pay it and that's it. I have seen a lot of people working like Walmart. Exactly. It ain't just Walmart, it's even Amazon. People working themselves to the people working themselves to the bone. I said, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be working myself to the bone to the point where I'm hurt. Because when it's all said and done, your people back be hurting, feet, back hurt, feet hurt, neck hurt. They don't care. They do not care. You just get replaced with somebody else. That's all they do. I not hurt myself like that. Shoo. And just like that doctor told me last year, you ain't young. He said, you ain't 25, Terry. He said, you're not 25. You know, he said, and then two different people told me that. It ain't just one person told me. Two different people told me that. Two. How long are you going to keep this up? How long are you going to keep this up? You know? And let me tell you, 5 years ago, I would never felt, what, 2016, I never felt so bad. I never felt this ways. I haven't never felt this way. I was very active. I would walk Stone Mountain. I would walk 5 miles around the mountain, you know, go into the pool, work out. I was doing a lot of things. And that was probably, I know I could move my body. I know I could just get up my butt, get on that bike that you see in the back of me, you know, but I'm moving. I'm moving when I do those deliveries and walk around Walmart doing the grocery shopping and stuff. But it is a wear and tear your body after a while. It really is. But anyhow, that's about that with the Walmart Spark. So WGU. I just got through. Well, I didn't finish my orientation yet, but I just got through doing all these learning about their program and starting to prepare myself to start my program for school in September 1st. And I'm excited. I really am. I've always been learning for these. Y'all know me. I've been always learning something every year. But it's always go back to the same thing that I always trying to learn, which is data analytics, web development. I've always tried to learn that on my own, and I've learned it on my own. But I'm really excited how this is going to go with WGU because it's a competency based program, meaning that you can learn and you could it's not like a regular semester like first of all you don't get no letter grades, you just have to pass those assessments. And you could and it's full time, so it's not part time. So I would be on a full time basis, and it says it requires at least 15 to 20 hours a week of study. So I'm gonna have to do write out my schedule of when I'm gonna do Walmart Spark, when I'm gonna be studying, when I'm gonna do my house cleaning because that's what I need to do. I've been so struggling to do that. I was like, dang, I'm struggling to do that. I'm trying to clean out my desk. I'm trying to clear off my desk right now. It's not junky, but it's just so much papers and this stuff. I'm like, ooh, all these little receipts. Don't make no dang sense. And then I need to get rid of some. I also need to get rid of. I need to throw away that desk. I want to. My other office. That's where I usually work when I work at TurboTax. I need to get rid of that old desk. It's not even. I got that desk for free, but I need me a real desk. I need me some real office furniture desk. So I'm gonna drag that. When I go in that other room, I'm gonna throw away all. I'm gonna go to the Goodwill, look at throw all those the books, whatever I got. Let's get rid of it. You know, my thing is I just need to, I don't have a lot of stuff. It's just stuff all over the place. I just need to get rid of things. Go right up there and start decluttering. That's what I need to do. Just declutter. Sorry, I asked them. Yeah, you can't get hurt, but shoot, how much bottles and cans and everything you could pick up? How much can you know how much you have to go ahead and do all that stuff to make any money from doing that? I want to say, did my mother, did they do that in New York? I want to say, that is a good way of making money though. People can make $50 to $100 um a week. I don't know. There was this person on YouTube. They were cheapskate Pepper Princess. I think she was talking about she would I think she said she was doing it because I think she lived in California. Well, she lived in Arizona. She has, then she moved to California. Then she moved back to California. I think she was picking up bottles and stuff. People will actually do that. Walk along the side of the road, pick up bottles and stuff. You know, I think in a way I do something similar to that, but the difference with the things that I do is, but I don't get cash. Well, no, I could get cash. I was telling you about scanning receipts, and you could scan receipts, and you could get points for gift cards, and you could get points for you could even convert those points into dollars and get deposit to your PayPal account. I do that with receipts. That's why I'm sitting here now trying to throw all these little receipts that I got sitting on this dang desk. It's not a lot, but it's just little stuff. Put on your gloves. What is this? Oops. Tax document. Put that aside. But yeah. So I'll start WGU. I'm getting a bachelor's degree in data analytics, the College of Information Technology. So I'm kind of reinventing myself again because basically, in this time of age, and how the world is changing, it's time to get. I'm not saying you have to go to college or go to school, but you have to do something. You have to do something to better yourself, either whether it be self-taught learning or updating your skills. These skill sets that's needed now is going to be artificial intelligence, technology, even coding. They even teaching people, little kids, to code. 5, 6 years, 7 years old. They teaching them. It's like a child appropriate of teaching them to code. But coding, it's like another. It's like learning a new language. It is a new language, and learning to code is one of those things that everybody's going to have to learn, or put it this way, in the coming future, or even now. It's like learning a second language. It's like learning Spanish. So coding is a way that people need to start, that they preparing this new generation, because like I said, they even got, when I was going out and about in the more affluent areas in Atlanta, they got these centers and these little schools. It's not even a school. It's more like a program for little kids, teenagers. But I saw it one for children, 5, 6 years old, and they'll teach them how to code. And they teaching them how to code in such a way that is, you think you're playing a game, but they're not. And they got these summer programs called, these camps for like little kids, teenagers, and that's what they do. It's math camp, coding camp, and I'm seeing a lot of kids. Let me tell you who's probably taking advantage of it. Not us, not black folks in general. And I mean, there may be some, but very few. Indian, Asian, and and maybe white kids, affluent areas that got money. Whereas us, is we want to do foolishness. Let me tell you why I say that. And I know some people will be mad. When I was at the Sam's Club picking up groceries or whatever, there was this black guy out there talking, basically begging for money, because it wasn't like they were selling anything, in terms of like hot dogs and food, and trying to raise money. So he was like, um, were they selling something? No, I don't remember. Whatever it was, it must have been junk, because it did make me stop to inquire. So he telling me, "Oh, this for the kids and for dance." Now I said, "Well, shoot, there's something way more important that need to be taught to kids other than dancing. Dance. I mean, I enjoyed the arts. Don't get me wrong. The arts, music, the arts, that's important. That's part of any curriculum in school, the creative mind. But I was like, kind of like, you raising money for what? For kids to dance? I mean, these kids, especially us, especially little black boys and girls, they could dance. I mean, I'm not saying they teaching them how to dance, but I said, what about, I said, why don't you focus on a program for STEM? Now they got this new thing. It's including art in that acronym STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. But now they have it where, what's the new word now? I know they included art in it, but my whole thing was, well, God invented. Don't be putting God's name in that, because to me, I don't. Some people pimp Jesus and pimp God, and they stand on the street and they trying to pimp us, particularly the black community, on their foolishness. Because I didn't see no program, I didn't see no guide of nothing. You know, I said no, no, thank you. And I said that rather than teaching in the black community, because I'm not going to say people of color, because people of color include Asian, Indian, non-white folks. So I don't want to say, oh, we're people of color. No, because number one, Asian parents and cultures and Indian people culture, they preparing their kids. They preparing their kids of learning a skill set that's more important, like engineering and math. That's why when I go to certain neighborhoods, you see those type of schools and those programs developed. But we as black folks, we want to focus on, my son Jerome or Jaquan and everybody else name. They want to, or some black person. They just want to start up some kind of, basketball camp. $200 a week. They want to. It's like, come on now. First of all, there's only so many kids in general that's going to make it even to play in the NBA or major league sports or anything, first of all. And second of all, the ones who are now being promoted in terms of playing in the NBA are usually sons of NBA players. LeBron James' son. Now, even though he had that heart issue a couple of weeks ago, I don't know what I haven't followed up and see what if he's going to continue to play at USC. But the ones that you see coming up in terms of being recruited at these schools, they start these people off real early. But it ain't that many kids that make it to that point. You know? So rather than teaching kids, especially kids, teach them some type of skill set that's going to be needed for the future. You don't have to go to college. You really don't. But at the same time, you supposed to, these so-called, they thinking they nonprofit organization, which they're not. Because next time I see them out there again, I'm gonna ask them. I say, well, are you a nonprofit? I'm gonna have it right on my phone and go on that iris.gov website. What's your name of your organization again? I could check to see if you are a 401c nonprofit or see if you listed. But just standing at the damn corner at Sam's Club talking about, oh, he'll teach music. No, we'll teach dance. Just like a couple of few years ago, they standing at the damn corner outside the subdivision down the street, having these young girls grinding and acting all whatever. And I was like, what the hell is this? Talking about we raising money for the dance studio. I ain't seen that damn dance studio in that damn subdivision up the street from my house yet. Talking about they raising money for the dancing. They weren't doing no classical dancing. They weren't doing ballet or doing something, They just doing all their regular ghetto hip hop dancing. Ain't nobody need to teach that. I mean, yeah, they have classes where people learn to do that form of exercise, but these people be killing me. They just kill me. I said, they had those girls out there, those young girls, all grinding and acting all like. I was like, hell to the no, hell to the no. And I went right up in that damn. It's like a Facebook group for neighborhoods. I sure did write about that. People need to be more respectful. Respectful. You having those kids, those young girls up there doing all that kind of wearing hardly nothing. Young girls too. They ain't even teenagers yet. And I said, how in the heck? I said, whoever parents call and they send them to this dance school, up there grinding and stuff with buckets in their hand. I said, you wouldn't do that in Johns Creek. You wouldn't do that on the other wealthy, well-to-do neighborhood. So why are you doing it over here? He is raising money for this. No, he ain't getting my money. He ain't getting not one nickel from me. We did it for the kids. Everybody like to throw stuff. We do it for the kids. Shoot. So what their parents were paying for them to go to the school. to dance? What that fees that each of those kids are paying every each of those kids are paying for? What you need to raise money for? Didn't you charge? Didn't you charge a tuition for them to go to the dance school and learning to do what? What are you going to dance where? That's what I want to know. Where are you going to be dancing at? And I said, nope, I'm not donating. I said, my taxes already paid for school tax. The millage rate is already paid for my. They already paid for the school. I don't need to pay. I don't need to give more money at nobody's street corner at the Walmart or at the cross street from the McDonald's. While you have those kids out there driving, doing all crazy stuff, all that dang pedophiles and everybody in neighborhoods and people the way how kids are being little boys and girls, not just girls, being exploited, and you gonna put them on the street. Talk about we raising money for the school for dance. Get out of my face with that. But Jesus said they got the nerve telling me when I'm leaving. Jesus also invented dance. Yeah, Jesus also invented common sense too for me not to know to listen to your dumb black ass about something. That's for sure. That is for sure. Stand up there asking, You wait till next week because I think I'll be out there Saturday. I'm gonna go out there. If I see them again, and they come ask me again, we got money for us. I said, can you show me your 401c license, please? Can you show me your solicitor's license while you at it? And if they ain't got none of that, don't come to me about that. People be, boy, you don't know. People be doing the most. They're doing it in Jesus' name though. Pimping Jesus. They ain't coming from me, that's for sure. Nope. I don't mind supporting children causes and things like that, but you ain't gonna run no game on me. People be getting all sorry. Oh, okay, here you go. They quick to give $2-3, but then they'll sit on their lazy ass at home and don't want to tip for somebody dragging that water and doing their groceries while you sitting at home waiting for a big ass TV. You know that day I told you I was supposed to do a roadie order. It was a 75-inch TV that I had to pick up at the Walmart. That thing could not even fit in my trunk. And I don't say I have a big old huge truck either, but I was like, hell no. I said, he better order that dang Lowe's or Home Depot truck in order for $19.95 for 75 minutes and pick up that TV. But that TV did not make it into my trunk. I was like, and you trying to put it in that trunk too? It could not even fit. I had to tell them, I said, nope. And they don't even tell you what you're picking up. They just said large order. Make sure you have a truck. So I said, okay, I can pick it up. Then I got there. It was a big ass TV. Matter of fact, did I download that video? I might have downloaded it. It's not a live stream video, but I think I did. But anyway, oops, I've been on here for an hour and 8 minutes. All right, y'all. I'm about to go to bed. It's 11:37. And I need to get up tomorrow. Do my thing. Hopefully it won't be hot tomorrow. I hope not. So, but I just came on here just to say what give some updates. I just took my rest today and went to my doctor's appointments. Not all of them, but I did went to the main two. Hey, Vicky, you've been in here all this time and you just saying hey. You should have said hello when you came in. You ain't say nothing. I was wondering who was on here. I wonder if this was a winning lottery ticket. I sure hate to bought this day lottery ticket and at least win. Maybe I win $1. Who knows? You never know. I thought so. I said I knew somebody was going to put me on the TV. I knew it. Anywho, I guess I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. They ain't had much to go scan it. Man, I don't feel like going to no quick trip to scan this ticket. I should do it though. You never know. You'd be surprised. Be like, you won $5, and then I'd be throwing it away. Okay, all right, y'all. Let me go. I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all have a good night.